Before I get started, I want to thank all of you who participated in the vast national and international movement that demanded and secured my freedom. I recognize that had not it been for the efforts of thousands and millions of people throughout the world, I would not be standing here speaking to you this evening. This is the first time I have set foot on a college campus in California since I was fired from UCLA in June of 1970. It's a particular pleasure for me to be here this evening since shortly after my acquittal, Ronald Reagan made it known that he was going to do everything within his power to bar me, not only from UCLA, but from the entire college and university system here in California. So it gives me a kind of pleasure that people have refused in many ways to be accomplices of the kind of thing that Ronald Reagan is trying to push around. This is also an event which has a particular importance for me, to be able to speak here in California, in Southern California, in Orange County. And I think that this is especially a victory in light of the mudslide re-election of Richard Nixon. Most people call it a landslide victory, but I think it was a mudslide of racism and reaction. The topic of this event is very timely and very appropriate: oppression and repression in the United States. The major problem we are confronting today, the major problem people throughout this country are confronting, is the problem of racism. And I think that if the last 4 years are any indication of what is to come during the next 4 years, we can indeed predict a very catastrophic period within the history of this country. Black and brown and Asian and Native American people have always been the first victims of oppression and repression in this country. But I think that white people in this country, particularly white working people, should begin to understand that they too are exploited and they too can be victims of repression. On many occasions in the past, and especially during this recent period after the elections, I have used the word fascism. I have talked about an increasingly fascist danger which people in this country must begin to come to grips with. Some people have accused me of using rhetoric which doesn't have any basis in reality. But I think that we have to be very serious during these very critical moments. We have to understand that there is indeed a very real danger, menace of fascism in the United States today.